Hello and welcome back to yet another video from Roulette Calculators. This is Ed Clark and we're continuing on again using the area key auto tracking tool. If you are new to the channel, check out roulettecalculators.com. It's a free social network where you can chat to other roulette players, discuss strategies and betting systems, and learn about different casinos and dealers. Now, the social network is completely free to join. However, there are paid membership options available for the use of its calculators and betting tools. Now, if you want a free trial, head over to facebook.com/roulette calculators and drop me an instant message and I will explain exactly how you could do that. So I'm going to share my live screen and we are on the table again. I'm carrying on from where I left off at £150, which we took up from £75. I have been tracking a few tables using the area key for the past sort of 11 minutes or so. So let's have a look at the tables. Here we've got a depth of 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 1. Not too bad. Let's have a look at the next one. Okay, so we've got plenty of 1s and a 2. That's currently on a 2 at the moment. So yeah, I mean, you could do a single bet progression, depth of 1 and 2. But let's have a look, see if we can find anything a bit better. A couple of depths, right, so depth of 3, depth of 4, then 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Currently on a 0 as well. So that's 777 roulette there. Let's have a look on immersive. We had a depth of 6, depth of 3, depth of 0, and a depth of 0. Okay, so that's not exciting me too much. What have we got going on here? A bit of a mixed bag here, not really of interest to me. Let's have a look through. We've got 20 tables that we're tracking, so have a look on Arabic. Bit of a random one. We've got loads of zeros and just one block of 5 there, and it's currently on a depth of 1. So let's stay away from that one. Roulette and Vivo. A depth of 2, then 0, 0, 0, currently on a depth of 3. So again, a bit of a mixed bag. I have played on these tables before where you just kind of follow the suit. So if it lands on the highlighted and gives you the 0, you bet on the highlighted until it changes. And in this case, you can see we had a depth of 2 there. So you would have bet on the unhighlighted, lost, then followed it and bet on the highlighted 1, 1. And now we're currently on the depth of 4. So you'd have had a loss and then a win, 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 win. So again, that is another way of playing it. It's not the best strategy. I like to find something that is just all 0s and 1s, or just big blocks of numbers. So again, that one's a bit of a mixed bag. Okay, so here we got a depth of 2, then a depth of 5, and it's on a depth of 0 at the moment. So let's see if this one lands in the unhighlighted and gives us a depth of 1, which it just has. We'll take a look at that table. So let's head over here. And it's not the auto one, it is this one, 3312. Yeah, so let's take a look at this one and see if they carry on with the high depth. So we've got a depth of 2, then a depth of 5, currently on a depth of 1. So you want to see that land between 28 and 13. Where's it going to go? Went to 36, so right on the edge there. So I'm going to watch this for a little bit just to see if this particular table does go straight back to the unhighlighted. So I like sometimes betting on blocks is quite fun. So if you see there's no zeros in between these, so you've got depth of 3, depth of 5, and a 1. So if you wait until it goes to a depth of 0, then bet on the unhighlighted section, in this case between 1 and 19, and it lands on there, that obviously puts that to a depth of 1. But it's still early days, depth of 2, 5, and 1, so let's just see what happens. See it land around 0 or just after. 18, is that? Yeah, 18. So yeah, that is looking good at the moment. So that's now at a depth of 1 again. So what I'll do, I might give this table a try. Just going to wait until that comes out at a depth of 0 again. So as soon as that goes to 0, I will go in for a bet. See what happens. Is it going to go straight to the unhighlighted again and start building that depth, or is it going to... Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it's gone to 36. So again, we're on a depth of 2 now. And this is what I want to see. I want to see the negative, the unhighlighted zone, far outweigh the highlighted zone. So it basically means that the dealer is favoring the opposite side to where he's spinning from. You can see there a depth of 2. So we've had a depth of 2, depth of 5, depth of 1. Now on a depth of 2 again. So just be flat betting. Okay, that has gone to 21. So that's actually come in now and put that depth of 2 down into the graph. We'll do 1 unit per number. As you can see, once this updates, there'll be a depth of 2 down there now. So what I'm going to do is cover up to number 28 like this. And we're going to hope that he carries on with that trend. Now he's done it for a block of 4. It's not forced to go straight back to the unhighlighted, but looking at the odds, it's in our favor. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that have gone to the highlighted zone. So let's see. Okay, that went to 11. So we did get that one because the negative does overlap by 1. So we was lucky on that case. We got the highlighted straight off the bat there. But that will put a 0 next to it. So I might just go straight back on, cover up to number 20. Let's give that a try. Okay, I want to see it land around 0 or just after. Absolutely flawless, number 7. That's a perfect position. Because that's put me to 184. Now, because it is at a depth of 1, I'm going to hold fire again and wait for the depth to go back to 0 before making another bet. So you can see here, we've had a depth of 3, depth of 5, depth of 1, depth of 2. Then we did have the 0. And now we're currently on a depth of 1. Okay, so that's gone to 16. So again, that is on the unhighlighted there. That's now put that to a depth of 2, which is good to see. Okay, so that's gone to 28. So again, that is another unhighlighted. So now on a depth of 3 again. So, I mean, if you was playing just pure flat betting, you would actually be really doing well now. Yeah, because you'd have 2 wins there, 4 wins, 1 win, 2 wins. Sorry, that is actually 2 wins, 5 wins, 1 win, 2 win. And then you'd have a few losses. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses at the moment. But yeah, plenty more wins than losses. Okay, that's gone to number 20. So that has actually brought in the highlighted. We shall now transfer that depth of 3 down into the bottom. And I'm just going to go straight back on there with the neighbor's bet covering up to number 35. So again, the negative, the unhighlighted zone. So you can see here, depth of 2, 5, 1, 2, then a 0, then a depth of 3. So we're hoping that it's going to kind of follow trend again and go back to the unhighlighted zone yet again. For some reason, the video feed's crapping out on me. We want to see that land before 0, ideally. Okay, so there we go. We actually got the miss that time. So that's gone 0 to 0. So what I will do is place the bet again. I'll be covering the unhighlighted zone, so up to number 3 this time. And I'm not doing any type of progression. I feel there's a need for it. Yeah, it seems to be catapulting back now for some reason. It might be the speed that he's spinning the wheel. So I'm going to watch it. As I usually say to people, if you get 2 consecutive losses, it's time to sit back and evaluate that dealer. At the moment, we've had a depth of 0 and then a 0 straight after it. As you can see here, 0, 0, which isn't what you want to see when we're doing this block betting. At the moment, we're just 4 units down, £4 down, just because we've had that little bit of bad luck run there. Let's see what happens now. I mean, it was heading to the right area, but it just seemed to hit the riffle and then ping back on both of those examples. So keep an eye on it. Okay, so now it has gone back to the unhighlighted area again. So it's at a depth of 1. I'm going to go in on the unhighlighted again because he does seem to follow suit. So let's just see if that's changed. So this update. So I'll cover up to number 20. Yeah, and we want to see that land before 0, or around 0, or just before. Yeah, and again it pinged back, which is beautiful for us. That went to number 29, which is textbook there. That's perfectly in that area. So that's now at a depth of 2. Now I'm going to risk it again. It's only gone to a depth of 2 once. It has gone to a depth of 3 and a depth of 5. So let's just go straight in with that, covering up to number 19. Perfect. Number 17. So that's given us a win. So now we're at a depth of 3. So now I'll stop doing the bet again because this is where it's a bit hit or miss on a depth of 3. So you can see down here in the graph, we've had a depth of 3 before, and then we had the 0, 0. It has gone to a depth of 5, but I don't want to push it too far. So we're currently on a depth of 3 now. Okay, well, it has gone back to the unhighlighted again, so it is at a depth of 4. So I could have got away with one more bet there. Just see what he does. Currently depth of 4. Okay, so that's come in now. That's gone to number 32. So that's going to transfer that depth of 4 down below. Now, I'm not too sure what to do here. I mean, obviously betting on the unhighlighted is the best situation here. So let's just give it one more go. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the losses to win ratio. Now, of course, we've got 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 wins if we were just betting on the unhighlighted every time. Then we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 losses. Okay, that's good. We got that, number 16. So that's now put me at 197. So I'm £47 up. I'm pretty happy there. Made a quick almost 50 pounds with this session. Not the best signature that I've seen, but I do like trying to decrypt what the dealer's doing. I'm not as good as Sam D for that. He is the legend at that. But yeah, with this one, I can clearly see that the dealer is favoring the unhighlighted section far more than the highlighted section. So that's how I've been betting on this one. Again, we did have a couple of losses there. We had the three of those zeros, which wasn't ideal, but we still made the 50 odd profit. Again, it's gone to number 3, so that is now going to put that to a depth of 2. But I'm going to end the video there. I hope you enjoyed this session. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this type of content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And if you want to check out these tools, head over to roulettecalculators.com or just simply click the link in the description. Take care, and as always, please bet smart.